one thing comes to mind when a person thinks about cigars. Here are 5 cigar facts that you either didn't know or will give you a better appreciation for cigars. Number 1, the ash of the cigar can be used to determine the quality of the tobacco and the craftsmanship of the cigar. It can indicate the quality of the tobacco and how well the cigar is constructed. A flaky ash may indicate poor quality tobacco or construction. For instance, the color of the ash can reveal the information about the cigar's ingredients. For example, a white or light ash can indicate that the cigar has been well aged and is well made with high quality tobacco. Dark or unevenly colored ash may indicate that the cigar was made with lower quality tobacco or has construction issues. The texture of the ash can also provide information about the cigar construction. If the ash is flaky or crumbly, it may indicate that the cigar is poorly rolled or has been overly dried. A cigar with a solid, firm ash that holds together well may indicate good construction. The length of the ash can indicate how well the cigar has been rolled. A cigar with a long, even ash that holds together well may indicate good construction and a slow, even burn. A cigar with a short ash that falls off easily may indicate poor construction or burn issues. It's important to note that while the color, texture, and length of the ash can provide some clues about the cigar's quality, they're not the only factors to consider. The flavor, aroma, and overall smoking experience are also important factors in determining the quality of the cigar. Number 2, cigars were once used as a currency, especially in the 19th century. There was a time when cigars were used as a form of currency. During the 19th century, cigars were highly valued and were considered a luxury item that only the wealthy could afford. In some places in the world, such as Cuba, cigars were used as a form of payment for goods and services, as well as for wages. Workers were employed in the tobacco industry were paid in cigars, which they could then use to barter for other goods and services. Cigars were also used as a form of payment in other parts of the world, such as Europe and even the United States. Wealthy individuals would often exchange cigars as a sign of their status and wealth, and cigars were often given as gifts to those who were in positions of power and influence. While cigars are no longer used as a form of currency, they continue to be highly valued and enjoyed by people all over the world. Today, cigars are seen as luxury items and often associated with relaxation, celebration, and enjoyment, and are enjoyed by people from all walks of life. Number 3 on the list. Cigars have different shapes and sizes, which are referred to as vitolas. The length and thickness of the cigar can affect its flavor. The length of the cigar can impact its taste in several ways. Longer cigars have a greater surface area, which can allow the smoke to cool before it reaches the mouth. This can result in a milder taste compared to shorter cigars, which have a shorter distance for the smoke to travel and thus produce a more concentrated flavor. Additionally, longer cigars may have more complex flavor profiles due to different tobacco blends used throughout the length of the cigar. This can result in a change in the flavor as the smoker progresses through the cigar. The thickness or ring gauge can impact the cigar in several ways. Thicker cigars with larger ring gauges will generally have a fuller, richer flavor due to the increased amount of tobacco used in a cigar. This can also result in a longer burn time. Thinner cigars with smaller ring gauges generally have a milder taste due to the reduced amount of tobacco used in the cigar. However, thinner cigars can also produce a more concentrated flavor due to the shorter distance the smoke has to travel before it reaches the mouth. Number 4 on the list. Cigars were once believed to have medicinal properties and were used as a form of medication for various ailments. This belief can be traced back to the early history of tobacco use and the Native American tribes who used tobacco in their traditional medicine practices. One of the reasons cigars were believed to have healing properties is due to the nicotine content in tobacco. Nicotine is a stimulant that can produce a range of effects on the body, including increased alertness, relaxation, and a feeling of well-being. This led to the belief that cigars could be used to treat a variety of conditions, including headaches, anxiety, and depression. In addition to nicotine, cigars also contain other chemicals that were believed to have medicinal properties, including alkaloids and terpenes. Some of these chemicals have been found to have therapeutic effects, such as reducing inflammation and acting as pain relievers. Believe it or not, cigars were also believed to have respiratory benefits, with some people using them to treat conditions such as asthma and bronchitis. It was thought that the smoke from the cigar could help to clear the airway and improve breathing. In fact, President Theodore Roosevelt was actually prescribed cigars for his asthma, and it was thought to actually help him. Just to be clear, it's important to note that smoking cigars come with significant health risks that outweigh any potential therapeutic benefits. I just want to put that out there. And number 5 on the list, the cigar industry has traditionally been male-dominated with marketing efforts geared toward men. However, in recent years, there has been a shift towards targeting female cigar smokers. There are several reasons for this shift. One could be changing demographics. Women are making up a larger percentage of cigar smokers than in the past. This trend is partly due to the changing social norms and an increasing acceptance of female smokers in public spaces. Growing interest in luxury products. Cigars are often associated with luxury and sophistication, and women are increasingly interested in luxury products. As a result, the cigar industry is trying to tap into this market by developing products that appeal to female smokers. Increased purchasing power. Women have a greater amount of purchasing power than in the past, and this has led to a greater demand for products that appeal to them. As a result, the cigar industry is trying to develop marketing strategies that target female consumers. In response to these trends, cigar manufacturers are developing products that are marketed towards women, such as smaller size cigars, flavored cigars, and cigars with lighter blends. They also are using more feminine packaging for advertising campaigns to appeal to female consumers. 5 cigar facts that you probably didn't know. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like it, share it, and subscribe. If you want to be part of a great cigar community with great cigar prices and great cigar benefits, visit us at stogiezone.com. See you next time.